Look. Watch this. I got a great one for you. Look, I'm not even gonna hold you. We're gonna jump straight into it. Straight into it. Watch this. Hit the cash app definitely, please. Like, share, and subscribe. Put my life on the line for the shit I present you. So watch this. Hold on. We ain't even get it yet. We ain't even get it yet. Look, I just jumped right into it. We ain't even get it yet. Mong, Ming. All right, let's get right into it.
Let me tell you this. Let me make this very clear. I didn't betray you. I had no.
Hold on. Before we even jump into it, too, that's a big part. I want to mention that me, I'm kind of from like the older era a little bit, even though I'm a young cat on the low. I'm from the younger era where the mafia, even the mafia movies, the Godfather, Scarface, they just moved a certain way. They moved differently. They moved in silence. Um, it was just certain honors and certain statutes that people just lived by. It was just a different time, a different era. I would never imagine the mafia being on YouTube, let alone talking about personal things on a camera. This is a whole different day and time, but let's just jump right into it.
To betray you, I still don't even understand what you're so upset about. But whatever you got upset, and what I did afterwards, to not make you upset for whatever reason you had, I took that little 10-second spot out of the video. That's number one. Number two, when it comes to the witness protection program, I'm sorry, Sammy. I have my thoughts on it. I've been to trial 5 times. I saw my father go to trial 4 times. I've seen guys lie and manipulate that program to stay out of prison. I'm not accusing you or anybody else. I'm accusing the people that I witnessed, that I saw it happen. And I'll take that to my grave. A lot of guys use the program to manipulate the government. It's easy to do. They come up with bullshit stories to put somebody in jail that has a bigger name than them. And that happens all the time. And you're smart enough on the street to know that that's the truth. And that's what I said. As far as John Gotti with his Witsec Mafia, all I said was he's coming out with a show. It's called Witsec Mafia. That's it.
You didn't even say that.
No. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Let me quote what you said.
Let me finish. Let me respond to you. The video is up there. Anybody can see it. The only part that was edited was the 10 seconds that I had about you. And all I said was, Sammy was in the program. I didn't say anything else about it. So I didn't betray you, nor did I.
Let me explain. All right, I got your point. Let me explain now what you did.
You got to let me finish. I let you finish. You got to let me finish. Okay, so again, going back to what you said, I thought things went kind of well. We had our differences. We still have our differences about it. Maybe we straightened it out. Obviously, maybe we didn't. You still have something in your mind. As far as a prayer that I sent to you, let me explain that. We were in church. My wife sat next to me. Okay, the pastor said, pray for somebody that you think needs prayer today, that needs to come to the Lord. My wife turned to me and said, let's pray for Sammy. And so we prayed for you, and I sent you that. It had nothing to do with that video because, Sammy, contrary to what you believe, I don't need to soften you up for anything. That was just ridiculous what you said. It made no sense whatsoever.
All right,
if you don't,
let's talk the fucking 3 hours.
Yeah, if you don't accept my faith, that's up to you. I've heard that for 20 years, and it doesn't bother me.
Nothing you say. I don't accept nothing you say. The problem is with some of the things. I'll start with what you just said. What your father said. You said to me on the thing when you cooperated against Nobby Walters that your father and Carmine Persico agreed with it.
No, I didn't say that. No, don't put words in my mouth. What I said was very, very simple and the truth. And this is a matter of record. So everybody can BS about this whole Nobby Walters thing. It's a matter of record. What I said was I knew exactly what I was doing. At the end of the day, Nobby Walters wasn't going to do 1 minute in jail, and he never did. And neither did anybody else. I talked to the government.
All right. You made your point. Don't go into a tank.
No. I have your point.
What? Time out. Whoa. Flag or the flag on the whole fucking play. The nigga just said I knew what I was doing. I knew nobody was going to go to jail. So basically, you saying you told on somebody, but you knew they wasn't going to go to jail. So you testified on somebody, but you knew they wasn't going to go to jail. This the mafia talking like this? No.
It's
Don't
all
make the
BS.
fucking point.
Hold on.
You made your point. You made your point. Now, Bobby Walters, I've got a lot of information with that. And a lot of friends involved.
Say, put it out there.
Well, I'm going to put it out.
Put it
I'm going
out.
to tell you right now, right to your fucking face. I'm going to tell you. Bobby Walters, you testified against him. He went and got convicted.
Norby Walters didn't do it. Listen to me. Norby
It has
Walters
nothing
didn't
to
do
do
one
with you,
thing.
how much
Yeah.
time he did. A judge in the
Yo!
Why do you feel a need to cover for yourself, okay, by saying what I did? Why?
I'm not covering for
Yes,
myself.
you are.
No, I never.
Time out. This nigga is trying to go past the fact that you testified. You gave a statement on a nigga. And you said just because he didn't do any time. Wait. This is not the mafia talking like this. This is fucking crazy. This is 2021 for real. This is fucking crazy. I wish some of the fucking real OG mafia niggas from back in the 40s and 50s and 60s could roll over in their grave and hear this shit. I wish they could just hear it. These niggas are on YouTube. One is a known snitch. One is he's a known snitch. We ain't worried about Sammy the Bull. The one with the blue jacket, he's a known snitch. But the other one, he's not really a known snitch. I never really heard about people talking about him telling or him snitching. I never really heard about Michael Francine's snitching. I never heard about that. If you know better than me, put it in the comments. You know, I'm not really into that mafioso lifestyle. But more of the stories that Michael Francine's over here arguing the fact that nobody went to jail behind his telling. That's a new form of telling. That's some extra shit. Like I never heard a snitch even say some shit like that. Nigga said nobody went to jail behind my telling. What? No, that's a new level of snitching. That's different. That's different. Where I'm from, if you talk to the pigs, you give any kind of documentation to a cop, nigga, that's a no. The fuck? Nigga said nobody did time behind my telling. Like, nigga, that made it better. What? Nah, that gangster shit not for me. No.
Let's make it for the damn cooperated against the fucking guy. He's a family friend. You say he's a family friend.
Wow.
He's your fucking father forever.
You don't have a leg to stand on when it comes to that.
If you shut your fucking mouth, try to stop covering for yourself. Shut your
I'm
fucking
not
mouth.
covering.
Listen to
Public
me.
record. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
I got some of that public record. I got some of that.
What I said very simply, and I said it 1,000 times, and I'll say it again. Nobody went to jail because of anything I ever said to the government.
You made that point.
If you know anything,
Time out.
and I said it 1,000 times.
Listen.
Nobody went to jail because of anything I ever said to the government. Bottom line, period. And if you know anything,
you made that point.
if you know
You made
anything,
that point.
bring it.
Niggas said nobody went to jail behind anything I ever told the government. Nigga, you still testified. Like, even if you told on somebody, right? And then they got offered 25 years or 30 years, and they told the government everything they wanted to know, and they never did a day in jail. Nigga, you still told. Just because he didn't do a day in jail or he did 5 days in jail, whatever. Nigga, you. Oh, this shit different.
That's the end. You made your
This
point.
shit different out here.
Because it doesn't exist.
You want to just
It
be
doesn't
bullshit.
exist. What?
You made that point.
So
Now,
what are you
Robbie Walters got
What are you bringing
convicted.
it up for? What are you bringing it up for?
Because he got convicted. That's what Sam the Bull, he said that shit 5 times. You testified against a person and he got convicted off of what you testified off. What in the world?
When I bring it up, why would you put my fucking name in with John Gotti Jr. and that hockey tape about people who cooperated?
Watch the damn thing.
I did watch the fucking thing. 3 times I watched it.
Wrong, and there
You
was
put
no
my name in
intent.
it. You put my name in it.
Well, you know what? If I said to you, I was man enough to say to you, if I put your name in it and it offended you, I apologize to you. You can't accept it because there was no intent wrong on that whatsoever.
May I make one question? So, Michael, you've addressed your side of it. Sammy, what's your biggest challenge with that? What was it that upset you the most about what was said? I mean, he mentioned the name.
First of all, he likes to work with innuendos. The innuendo is that people who get convicted should never be released because they cooperate. That's the first fucking innuendo. Then he says, if the proof is in the pudding, that when they get released, they
You see it.
I hate these ads. Oh god.
Now, I cooperated. 1. 2, I did recommit. So when you put me with those group of guys, even though he only talked about me for a second or 2 or 10 seconds and saying, Sammy, he put me in that group. So the innuendo, I got 30, 40, 50 people who were friends of mine who called me or texted me or sent messages. Why are you letting this fucking bum talk about you like that? When he
What do you
cooperated.
mean? Why are you letting? What are you gonna do? What do they mean? Why are you letting?
Because I don't talk the facts about you. That's why.
Sammy,
If you want to talk about facts, we can let out the facts. I mean,
What
if we were
facts?
sitting in person, I would show you why you can't. But if you want to let me
stop.
stop
Don't
my
do it
fucking
this
ass.
way.
Don't tell me
Stop.
stop.
Well, I'll tell you stop. Stop. Okay, we don't need to go there. We're
You
not
can
back
go
in
wherever
the
you
day.
want. It doesn't
We don't
matter
have
to
guns
me.
in our hands, so
Doesn't
stop.
matter to me where we go. I don't care where we go.
Wherever
Wherever we want to go, we go. But if you want to put out things like that and make an innuendo that I'm one of those fucking
you want to go, we can go.
I'm telling you to your face, there was no innuendo. You took it that way. I don't know what's in your brain or what's in your head.
Why is it bothering you that I'm talking about Navi Walters and that you testify? Why is that bother you?
Right.
It doesn't bother me. I've said it.
Well, then let's talk about it. I'll tell you about it. I can tell you about the case.
Just tell the truth. That's
No,
all.
you don't know the fucking truth.
I know the truth, Sammy.
No,
I
no,
say
you
it all
know
the
the truth.
time.
You don't have a fucking clue what it is to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Whether it's Christianity or what it is.
Sammy, you're talking to me. Stop the baloney, okay? You don't want to go there either. When we talk about the truth, don't think that you're the guardian of the truth here. Okay,
Well, one thing
stop
I
that.
do, I don't buckle from the truth. I tell the truth, whatever it is.
We know that.
So do I,
Fucking
Sammy.
snitch.
So do I. I got nothing to hide. Not a
Then what
damn
are you bothered about Navi Walters? Why are you bothered? You told the people on the program. I watched it, and I watched that episode where you said,
Watch it again.
I will. I did.
Whatever I said there, I'm saying right now. Okay?
Never
I have nothing to hide
cooperated
with
with the
Robbie
government.
Walters. I
Let me
have
ask you another
zero to
question.
hide.
Right
You
after
know,
Navi
you want to know something? You want to stand on Nobby Walters to make yourself feel better.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Nobby
I
Walters
don't give a
belongs.
fuck about Navi Walters. I don't even know him.
So what are you bringing it up for?
Because you testified. You said I never testified. I never put anybody away. That's all
Exactly.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know what's so funny? Because I've heard Michael Francis say this. He said, "Oh, I got out at the right time, and I made my money. I stayed out of trouble. I never did a day in jail. I never told on no one." I heard these words come out his mouth. That's what makes this interview and this conversation so interesting, because this is the same guy that told y'all can go look up Michael Francines. He has said this in a few interviews that he's never told on no one. He got out scot free. He didn't do a day in jail. Um, he never really had problems with the law. There's a lot of things he said. I mean, it is what it is. That's what he said. I don't know.
Go It's the truth, Sammy.
No,
Don't
you
try to
gotta
inject
get
your own
Get your
truth.
own truth.
It's the absolute truth. I'll say it again. I've said it 1,000 times, and you bring proof different. Stop talking.
I will.
Nobody,
video
listen to me. Nobody
video
ever went to jail because of anything I ever told the government. Can you say the same, Sammy? No.
No.
Why he keep on saying that like that's a badge of honor? That nobody went to jail behind the things that he told the police. They probably died. You're right. You fucking snitch. You're right. They probably disappeared with your fucking ass. That's what they did. You told them what they wanted to hear, and that nigga disappeared. You can't trust these fucking streets.
So don't give me your
I don't
BS.
try to say the same.
So
I don't try to cover. I don't try to lie. I cooperate.
No, I'll challenge you. You tell me who I put in prison. Nobody.
I just told you,
Nobody.
you have no fucking ammunition to put anybody in prison anyway.
Yeah,
You
right.
never broke a fucking egg.
Yeah,
They
right.
had no, they didn't give a fuck about
Yeah,
you.
here you go, trying to tell everybody you know everything. You don't know a damn thing about me, my life, or my family. Stop the
I
baloney.
never did. I was on the fucking street. Who the fuck knew who you are? You were nothing to me.
Really?
Your father
I
had
didn't
a
know
name.
you. Hey, I
Your
didn't know
father
you
had a
either,
fucking
Danny.
name. You
I
didn't have
didn't
no
know you
name.
either.
You lived off your
I
father's
didn't know. And
reputation.
where did you live off of?
Myself.
Who you went to?
I didn't
Yeah,
have a
right?
father in the life. I had nobody in the life.
Nah,
I lived off
Danny,
of myself.
Stop the baloney, huh? Who the hell knew you either?
Again, stop the baloney. Who the fuck in the mob said stop the baloney? What kind of statement is that?
Oh, now you want to act like a clown? What do you mean? Stop the baloney.
I'm gonna act
You
like
never
a
heard
clown.
that?
Stop the fucking baloney.
You never
No,
heard that?
I heard it from people who graduated from Harvard. Stop the
That
baloney.
nigga
I never heard that on the street. No.
You graduated from
Michael,
That nigga said I heard it from people that graduated Harvard.
And you got the nerve.
Stop using your father.
I don't use my father. I made my own name. You stop using Gotti. I made my own name. Who the hell knew you until this whole thing happened with Gotti?
My friend, Gotti came to me for fucking help. He was
That's a fact. Gotti reached out to Sammy the Bull. Look it up. Look it up. Gotti needed a real hitman, a real man to put in pain, put in damage, and he ran to Sammy the Bull. Not saying that, he was in trouble or anything, but he needed a hitman. He needed that man. Sammy the Bull was him. So he did run to him.
finished. He came to me and freaking Chico.
Danny, you can BS everybody on YouTube. You're not BS.
No.
You're not
There's
BS.
amnesty with me. There's fucking government. There's state. There's people in the street who know it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's a good story, Sammy. It's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
story.
It's
For
all made
everybody
up.
on YouTube.
it's all made up.
It's a story for everybody on YouTube, Sammy.
So, see, here's your innuendo. When you talk, you say, everybody who's in the street has
I'm
to make
answering
their
you
bones.
straight. No innuendo, Sammy. I'm answering you straight out. Okay?
Quit answering me straight out about what?
About whatever you want. Anything you want.
You just said I got nothing to do with the fucking thing with John Gotti.
Sammy.
Who the fuck needed John Gotti? John Gotti actually destroyed my fucking life and a lot of other people's lives. I needed him like I needed a fucking 38 in the head.
John Gotti's a good scapegoat for everybody. I know.
No, he's not a scapegoat. It's what he did.
Please.
You can't get away from what you did in history.
That's
You
a
can't
fact.
get away.
Can't run away.
Just like you can't get away. You got your father's name, period.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Sammy. What I did on the street, I did. You can keep using that BS.
What did you do?
You
Say
keep being
it.
that
Say
bad.
what the fuck you did. What you did.
That
I did a lot. It's all
nigga says, say what the fuck you did. What did you do? That nigga had to ask him, what did you do? That nigga's crazy. This shit, I'm not gonna carry on too long with this. I'm about to cut it off right here, matter of fact. Oh man. Wow. What a life, man. Kids, stay in school. Stay away from the fucking streets, man. Please stay away from the streets. Be good to yourself. Be honest. Stay away from gangsters. Do something positive in your life. And if you do the crime, do the motherfucking time. AB, Alien Blood, I'm signing out. Thank you for being here with me. Hit the Cash App, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a blessing. And happy holidays to everyone. And whew, wow. Signing out, man.